Hey guys, welcome back to the other side of the coin. It's been a few days since I've done a video, but what a day, what a day. I'm absolutely buzzing the whole day. Honestly, I couldn't concentrate. Watched the match, woke up at 2 a.m. to see the starting lineup, and then obviously the match was at 3 a.m. Sydney time, so you can imagine I'm a bit tired. It's about, almost 4 o'clock, I think, at the moment in Sydney, but I need to express myself in this particular match review. And look, honestly, guys, I didn't think that we were going to have that type of a performance, off the back of Sheffield United and then Norwich, which wasn't really highly exciting. It was very lackluster. I just thought, where do we find the rhythm, the passion to come out and put a performance the way that we've done against Man United, which honestly, if I'm being absolutely, being truthful to myself, that was such a seamless effort. We were so effortless in that particular effort to dismantle Man United. A team that has beaten us 3 times already this season. We've simply wiped them off. I feel like we didn't even use that much energy. We could have gone a few more gears, but that was the domination, to be honest. Now, let's get straight into it. First of all, the starting lineup. I think, myself, I didn't expect the, 3 at the back, but there were a lot of people in social media that expected the 3 in the back. And I guess it made sense to have 3 in the back because the way Man United plays 3-4-3, and, basically what they try and do is they want to sit back and counter with their, 3 top players. Today, who started was Rashford, Daniel James, and I can't remember who the another striker they had at the moment. But yeah, they started with the 3 up front. And obviously they play with Bruno Fernandes just behind all of that to basically, navigate the whole traffic. And in order to counter that, I guess Frank has gone with the 3-4-3 himself. Because previously we've gone with the 4-3-3. It was too easy for Man United to just sit deep and then hit us. And with their 3 absolute powerhouses up front, with their pace and the kind of finishing that they have available, they tend to catch us out in the back when we have when it's 4 at the back. When we've got our fullbacks bombing up, and when you have midfielders pushing forward as well and pressing, it just leaves the centre backs all exposed, and that's why they've been able to capitalize previously. So it was good to see Frank change that up, and it made perfect sense. It was an absolute brilliant execution. Now, to start off with the lineup, we had in the centre backs Azpilicueta, Rudiger, and Zuma. I think it can be said that Andres Christensen is probably out of favour at the moment. His career in Chelsea is probably looking very doubtful. Plus, as we are talking about strengthening that particular department down the track, I think here's one. I can see Zuma definitely is out and out the outstanding defender. Rudiger, look, he's not the greatest, but his combination with Zuma is far better than his combination with Andres Christensen and Tomori. I'm not even sure what's going on. I know he's injured, but I'm not even sure if he's out of favour or not. So look, Andres Christensen is somewhat in trouble, I'd say, in this whole centre back situation at the moment. Then you've got Reece James. Reece James for me had the best game since restart. I think he's comfortable playing in the right wing as well. It allows him that comfort that he doesn't have to track back straight away, to defend. You've got Azpilicueta, and because we played with a double pivot, which I'll get to in the starting lineup, it allowed when Reece James bombed up, either Kovacic or Jorginho to shift sideways along with Azpilicueta. So it allowed for Reece James to have that freedom, and he didn't have to keep bombing back in that defensive duty, even though he played really well defensively as well. But he didn't have to be too concerned if he was playing, just in a back 4 where the defensive duty is very, very intense. Going to the left side, Alonso, left wing back, look back to his natural habitat. I'm going to use that word a lot, natural habitat. Alonso back to his natural habitat. I don't think there is a better left wing back than Alonso. When it comes to the attacking prowess going forward. Defensively, as I said, similar to Reece James, doesn't have to do much when he's a left wing back. But moving forward, he was getting into dangerous positions. He should have scored a goal early on with his header, but he got into really, really dangerous positions. His cross as well, that led to the third goal, which I'll talk about down the track. So he had a very good game. Double pivot with Kovacic and Jorginho. Look, perfect. Honestly, Jorginho was great. He loves having Kovacic beside him because it helps him alleviate that defensive duty that he has to carry if he plays by himself. And similarly for Kovacic, playing in his natural habitat again, in the double pivot where he gets to drive from deep and take the ball straight through the middle of the opposition and then spray passes left, right and center. So for both of them, that is the perfect, style, in Frank's particular style that he's playing with the back five and the double pivot. So perfect in that scenario. In the forwards, there was Mason Mount and Willian, absolute workhorses, both of them. Mason Mount for me, not the greatest first half, although yes, off the ball he was brilliant. But second half, he came to light. With the ball, he was far better. Connection with Giroux was getting better. The link-ups, and obviously got rewarded with that second goal. There's a reason why he plays. That second goal, that straight away off the back of the second half, it's not... We shouldn't be surprised anymore. He's known for that type of goal because he just lurks around and looks for opportunity to pounce on that mistake, which he did. Gets the ball in the opposition final third where the opposition makes a mistake and drives through, hits the shot. Look, De Gea, all these Spanish keepers are having an absolute howler, honestly. He should have saved that, but nonetheless, it went in. It was an absolute abysmal attempt to save that. And Willian on the other side, look, as much as we hate it or we like it, I don't know, whichever way you want to look at it, he's an absolute workhorse. There's a reason why he keeps starting every time. He has started every single game since the restart. It's because he has this engine. He's able to bomb forward, go back, help defensively. He's done a lot, even attacking wise. He's done a lot since the restart. Goals, assists. Gets into dangerous positions. His only issue is that final third production lets him down. But besides that, he's been phenomenal. And that's the biggest reason why he's kept Callum Hudson-Odoi away. Callum Hudson-Odoi simply doesn't get an opportunity. And this is a good reference for Callum Hudson-Odoi, I believe, that he needs to look at Willian and see exactly what this 33-year-old is doing. It's sensational. Now, finally, to Olivia Giroux. For me, the man of the match. The way... he's the best target man in the world at the moment, not just Chelsea, forget Chelsea, in the world. There is no other player right now that plays the lone striker role as great as Olivia Giroux. I believe he's one of those players that he doesn't need to score goals or assists to be man of the match. He can do that without it. It's because his ability to bring everyone else together into the match, from midfielders to other attacking players, to the fullbacks. He just brings everyone together in the match. The way he, holds up the ball, he links up with others with his, deft touches. It's brilliant. That's exactly what we need as a lone striker. And the best part is he's chipping in with so many goals as well at the moment. Key important goals. So for me, simply the best in that particular match. And he's been phenomenal. And he's another one who's kept Tammy Abraham, another youth academy product in the Bay. So, he's out and out the Chelsea's number one striker at the moment. And I honestly cannot see how he doesn't start against Liverpool and Wolves if we don't, if we don't make it to Champions League by beating Liverpool. So, look, all in all, sensational match. That first goal, as I said, from Olivia Giroux, great cross from Azpilicueta. Once again, Giroux chips in with a goal. Brilliant finish. Mason Mount with the second goal, off an opposition mistake, pounces. And then the third goal with Alonso coming in and putting in a cross. Rudiger, I thought, got the goal, but it was actually an own goal from, I believe it was Harry Maguire. Now, overall, fantastic performance. Small mistake from Callum Hudson-Odoi in regards to giving away that penalty that was quite naive. But this is the thing, Callum's got to come off the bench and really light up the stage. And at the moment, he's finding it difficult. I had an opportunity to score a goal as well which he missed, but at least he got into that position. Overall, I think, everyone had a fantastic game. We completely dominated Man United. Frank Lampard gets the final slap on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has beaten him 3 times this season, but the one that mattered the most, that takes us to the final in Wembley against Arsenal, brilliant. And then earlier in the day, Spurs beat Leicester, which means we only have to win 1 of the remaining 2 games to go to the Champions League. So it just turned out to be the best day and the best weekend. And honestly, I can't wipe the smile off my face of how happy I am. Guys, let me know what your thoughts were for that particular match, the way we played, the formation, the personnel, what you think that we're going to use against Liverpool. And yeah, let's have a friendly discussion about it. And if you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're here for the first time. I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers. It'll be a great milestone to achieve just before the season ends. And yeah, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, guys, see ya.